Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so you know that feeling. You invest in the very best shampoos, you diligently oil your hair, you are doing absolutely everything right. But then, every time you brush, you're just losing way more strands than you'd like. It's incredibly frustrating, right? It feels like your entire hair care routine is just failing you. Well, today, we're uncovering a hidden suspect in what we like to call the hard water hair fall mystery.
Okay, let's dive into this. You use a great shampoo, you take care of your health, so why is your hair still falling? Could the real problem literally be pouring out of your shower head? Think about it. We're so quick to blame our diet, our stress levels, or, the changing seasons, completely ignoring the very water we use to wash our hair day in and day out. It's basically the one constant in our routine that we almost never question.
To show you just how common this is, consider this highly relatable conversation. So Rahul says he's changed his shampoo 3 times, but his hair just keeps falling out. And Amit asks, hey, did you move recently? Maybe it's not the shampoo at all. Maybe it's the water. If you live in an urban area, I guarantee you or someone you know has had this exact chat. People move to a new city or a new apartment, and suddenly their hair is totally unmanageable and shitting like crazy. The water supply is the hidden variable here.
So what exactly are we dealing with? Basically, hard water is simply water that contains super high levels of dissolved minerals. As it travels through limestone, chalk, and rocks on its way to your city's supply, it just picks up this heavy mineral load. Now, I want to be super clear on this. This water is perfectly safe to drink. But when it interacts with the sensitive, delicate environment of your skin and hair, it behaves completely differently.
The overlooked culprits driving this whole mystery are calcium and magnesium. These are the heavy hitters. Have you ever noticed that your soap or your shampoo just doesn't lather well, no matter how much you use? Or maybe you've seen that stubborn, crusty white buildup on your shower head and your bathroom taps? Yeah, that is calcium and magnesium. Now, I want you to imagine that exact same crusty buildup depositing directly onto your fragile hair strands in your scalp every single time you shower. Yikes, right?
This buildup triggers a literal chain reaction of damage. First, those minerals deposit a microscopic hard coating right on the hair shaft. It's like a tiny suit of armor. Because of this barrier, your hair literally cannot absorb moisture from your conditioners. Next, this rough mineral layer drastically increases the physical friction between your individual hair strands. And the result? Mechanical stress. Your hair becomes rough, hopelessly tangled, and incredibly brittle. You try to comb it, the friction catches, and snap.
So the absolutely crucial point here is understanding what kind of hair fall we are actually talking about. There is a massive, massive difference between hair breakage and genetic hair loss. Breakage is caused by the mineral friction, the extreme dryness, and that mechanical stress we just talked about. Your hair is simply snapping off of the shaft. Genetic hair loss, on the other hand, is related to the follicle itself and causes permanent baldness. Hard water causes the breakage. It does not cause permanent follicle death. And this brilliantly illustrates that point. Dr. Ahuja, a leading expert, puts it perfectly. Hard water does not cause genetic hair loss, but it worsens existing hair fall. Weak roots combined with scalp buildup may lead to increased shedding. See, hard water creates an incredibly hostile environment. It basically stresses out your hair until it just gives up and breaks, completely exacerbating any hair fall issues you might already be prone to. Now, let's shift our focus from the hair strands themselves down to the literal root of the issue, your scalp. Mineral buildup completely disrupts your scalp's natural moisture barrier, and that leads to dryness, tightness, and this persistent itching. And here's a big one, visible fleeking. Honestly, so many people mistake this for dandruff and run out to buy these harsh anti-dandruff shampoos, but it's actually just severe dryness from the water. Add in stubborn product buildup where minerals trap your natural oils and styling products, and well, you have a deeply unhappy scalp.
Okay, we need to clear up some common hard water myths that are seriously holding people back from healthy hair. First up, the idea that expensive shampoos can fix everything. Honestly, they can't. A premium shampoo cannot easily penetrate a literal rock barrier of calcium. Second, the myth that oiling alone solves the problem. Look, hair oil might make your hair feel softer for a day, but it absolutely does not remove those stubborn magnesium deposits. And finally, the myth that if water is safe to drink, it's safe for hair. As we've learned today, drinking safety and cosmetic impact on your hair are two entirely different things. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we actually fight back. We need targeted solutions with scientifically backed hero ingredients that mitigate this mineral damage. Take aloe vera. It brings soothing and hydrating properties right to that dry, irritated scalp. Glycerin is a powerful humectant. It literally pulls moisture back into those parched strands. Argan oil adds deep, deep nourishment without weighing your hair down. And niacinamide is just fantastic for supporting your scalp's moisture barrier and reducing that itchy, tight discomfort. We can really see these beneficial ingredients in action when we look at targeted formulations. As noted in the source material, products like Timb's conditioner specifically utilize ingredients like argan oil and hibiscus. And why? Well, because they are meticulously crafted to boost profound hydration and restore that silky smooth texture, totally without relying on harsh chemical additives. You really need thoughtfully formulated products like this to actively combat the daily onslaught of hard water and give back the moisture your hair is begging for. So how do we put this all together? Here is your highly practical step-by-step game plan against hard water. Step 1. Install a shower filter. Honestly, this is a real game changer. It's the most effective long-term fix to physically catch those minerals before they ever even hit your head. Step 2. Gentle cleansing with occasional clarifying. Use a clarifying shampoo maybe once every week or two to strip away the stubborn mineral crust, but stick to gentle cleansers for your daily routine. And Step 3. Deep conditioning regularly. Your hair is starved for moisture. Give it a heavy dose of hydration to prevent it from snapping. But as you build this new routine, there are some absolutely critical mistakes you need to avoid. First, do not overwash your hair just because your scalp feels weird or greasy. Actually, scratch that, it'll ironically only worsen the dryness. Avoid using those strong clarifying products every single day or you're going to strip away what little natural oil you have left. Never ignore your scalp health in favor of just treating the ends of your hair. And finally, avoid using excessive heat from straighteners or blow dryers on hair that is already weakened and mineral coated. You are literally just baking the damage right in. Beyond just products, your daily lifestyle builds an inner defense. Holistic habits improve your hair's baseline resilience against environmental stressors like hard water. Make sure you drink adequate water to hydrate your body from the inside out. Eat protein-rich foods because, well, your hair is literally made of protein. Manage your stress levels, which we all know contributes to general hair shedding, and sleep on clean pillowcases to minimize any extra friction or bacterial buildup on your vulnerable scalp. The whole shebang matters. Which brings us to our final provocative thoughts. Is it time to look beyond the bottle and check your shower head? We spend so much time, energy, and, let's be real, money blaming our hair care routines, our genetics, or our diets. But if you're doing everything right and your hair is still struggling, the true culprit might just be hiding in your plumbing. Investigate your water source, protect your scalp with the right ingredients, and you might just solve your hair fall mystery for good. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I hope this empowers you to finally take control of your hair health.